The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Year after year, we watched the threat steadily increase. And now, this winter has been the worst on record when it comes to our immune systems and health. For more than 2 years, InfoWarsLife.com has been watching this crisis intensify, and Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Complex was our answer. Using a proprietary process that takes ancient proven herbs and combines them with modern science, this powerful and affordable formula contains more than 14 key herbs and extracts, including echinacea, ginger root, elderberry, golden seal root, a proprietary yin chio formula, and many, many more. I take it, and so does my family. It's made in the USA, gluten-free, alcohol-free, no artificial flavors or colors, and not tested on animals. Take advantage of this introductory offer for Ancient Defense, normally $19.95, now only $14.95. That's 25% off. Visit InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139 to secure your Ancient Defense. Used since before the days of the Roman Empire to support the body's natural systems and enhance overall health. Introducing the new InfoWarsLife.com oil of oregano formulation, a highly advanced nutraceutical form of this key herb that has been traditionally used by civilizations for thousands of years to promote health. We have now procured the most high quality and potent forms of oregano oil on the market, sourced from top leading manufacturers to ensure a concentrated level of bioactive ingredients. Extracted directly from the wild herb and sealed in easy-to-use capsules, you will no longer need to endure the burning of liquid oregano on the tongue. Wild crafted from the Mediterranean oregano species that experts agree is one of the most powerful and most challenging to acquire. This winter season, it's more important than ever to secure this true form of oil of oregano. Now available in our limited first run at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled I-N-F-I-D-E-L, bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
It was almost as if it were a planned implosion. It just pancaked.
Either you were with us or you were with the terrorists.
But I also believe that a lot of gun owners would agree that AK-47s belong in the hands of soldiers, not in the hands of criminals. Guns will be taken, and no one will be able to be armed. We will take all guns.
For many of the police and guard troops, it is an uncomfortable job to do this in an American city.
Global governance at last. Is it one world? The central bank was in charge. But aren't we all just living and dying for what the central banks do?
As for me, give me liberty or give me death!
Live from the Infowars.com studios, it's Alex Jones.
Now, I meant to do a whole hour on this, not just one big segment, one small segment. So sometime tomorrow, or maybe even the Sunday show, I'm going to maybe do a whole show on people calling in with their take on vaccines. Are you for it? Are you against it? What do you think of mandatory vaccinations? We told you that tyranny was coming. People said, oh, no way. Now it's all over the news. Like, it is mandatory, and people aren't doing it, and we need to have laws. So it's mandatory, but you need to have laws passed. You're a pack of liars. Now, the only way to go to a lot of calls is to move quickly through the callers. If you got a point, got a question, got a comment, make it. Specifically, though, I'm not cherry-picking here saying we've opened our phones up for people that agree or disagree only. I'm not saying call them with your horror stories, but that's what happened for 2 hours yesterday when we did this. Horror story after horror story. My grandmother got polio from the polio vaccine. They admitted it. We had like 5 callers say they got polio. It's in the news today that parents are getting it from their vaccinated kids. The measles is spreading it. It says it on the stinking insert. And then I have to see stinking Bill O'Reilly and stinking MSNBC hosts saying we're liars and there's no side effects. I mean, they know that's not true. Just like they all lied about the WMDs and then all said, oh, we knew it was a lie. We were told to. That's even worse. I mean, you knew it was a lie, and I'm so sick of these people, man. So we're going to go to that. You heard Gerald Celente talk about supporting the transmission. It is your purchase of the books, the videos, the T-shirts, the nutraceuticals, the cooking stoves. I mean, whatever is a cool gadget. You know, the best rated, outdoor cooking stove, portable little stove, we sell those. The best crank shortwaves at the lowest price, we sell those. I mean, just something, basically, if I bought it and I like it, most of the stuff we carry is where I did research for my family, what I want, and then I end up reaching out and becoming a distributor, usually become the biggest distributor out there for these products. Pro, Pure, you name it. These shortwave radios we carry, boom, we're the biggest distributor online because we sell them at the lowest price. We sign contracts to sell at the lowest price because they all make us sign those because they know we'll keep dropping prices. We're worse than Amazon. I mean, we sell a lot of stuff less than Amazon, just to give you an idea. So InfoWarsStore.com or InfoWarsLife.com, thousands of items. And we've got the Molon Labe camouflage shirts made in America, and they're about to sell out in extra large and large. I mean, we just can't keep them in stock. We can't. And the problem is I cannot get enough from the only factory in the U.S. that makes these. So I'm going to have to make a deal with them just to scale up. I mean, I can get like 300 of each size. I mean, give me a break. This is a really popular shirt. It's back in. It sells out within days, unless you want it for your wife or something in small. It's really good looking. I designed it. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com. I want to play this ad that we cut yesterday. I don't usually play ads during the segments, but I think it says it all about super male and super female vitality, a huge sale we've got going right now. Let's play that clip, then we'll go to your calls. The month of February is all about Valentine's Day. Big heart-shaped boxes filled with delicious candy. What if we, the Patriots, hijacked Valentine's Day and instead made it about human liberty and individual empowerment? I'm all about human potential. I'm all about the individual being empowered. The establishment is the opposite. That's why they spike our water with fluoride and GMO, estrogen mimickers, and the rest of the garbage. InfoWars is striking back in the month of February with Human Empowerment Month. How we can come together and win the human race. And to celebrate the kickoff of Human Empowerment Month, we're slashing prices on InfoWarsLife.com products like Super Male and Super Female Vitality. The sale is only running for the month, 20% off, and there's a lot of other powerful specials at InfoWarsLife.com. InfoWarsLife.com, celebrating human potential in the month of February. Visit InfoWarsLife.com to find this special and many others in the month of February. Again, InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. And this whole media operation, all these people, all these cameras, the crews, the researchers, it's all you buying the products. So we do have a couple specials that are still running, too. You get 2 bottles of Nascent Iodine X2. Nobody else has got iodine like this. Try it. You've heard the rave reviews. I've been blown away. Goes through and scoops out the bad halogens, blocks them. It's just amazing. I mean, that's why they don't want you to get enough iodine. It's a big secret. We've got the highest quality oil of oregano in caplets from the Mediterranean, because I wanted this because I'm sick of putting it in my mouth. It burns. So that's available, InfoWarsLife.com. you can get a free bottle of Ancient Defense Herbal Booster, 2 ounces, huge value, free with 2 bottles of X2 when you get the Survival Shield. Oxy powder, you name it, colloidal silver, InfoWarsLife.com. Okay, before we go any further here today, please support our AM and FM affiliates. Spread the word about them, become a sponsor, support their sponsors. That's also how we spread the word. Have you sent a link to the iPhone or Droid app to friends and family today? Have you posted something from InfoWars on Facebook or Twitter today? Have you called into Talk Radio to plug InfoWars today? This is how we're going to get aggressive. I mean, this is a professional, hardcore, no-compromise operation that really cuts through the fog and wakes people up with pertinent info. Common sense Americana. 1776 worldwide. If you stand up and take action, which you've been doing, that's why we're at the White House surrogates attacking us daily. You've got a commitment from this operation. Like I'm a B-17 bomber pilot. I will go over the heaviest enemy targets. I will fly into the flak. I will pull the lever. And I will send those info weapons down on the enemy, no matter what happens to me. But I need you to fuel us on the tarmac, and you've got a commitment that we're going to hammer the hell out of the enemy. No compromise, with all our passion, all our creativity. We will savage them like a pit bull on a wild hog. We will go for the neck. We will never surrender. We shall go on to the end, whatever the cost may be, to quote Churchill. Whether you like Churchill or not, it's a great speech. It's the intro to Aces High, but they never played on the radio. Maybe you can find it on YouTube. We can play it next segment. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight. We shall never surrender. That's a good feeling to just know you're committed. You're on the right side of history. Win or lose, we're on the right side. You know, God's behind us. It's that simple. And how do I know God's behind us? My conscience feels clear. I feel empowered. I feel strong. I feel committed. And the minute I start thinking about not fighting 110%, I feel weak. I feel pathetic. I feel dishonored. I mean, the spirit leaves me. It's that simple, folks. And that's what it's all about. It's about spirit, ladies and gentlemen. This country's lost its spirit. It's lost its will. It's lost its dignity. It's lost its honor. It's lost its manhood. It's lost its womanhood. We have been sucked dry and put under a spell. Well, it's time to break the spell. Do it. Ask God to move on you and get that spirit of the devil off of you. And when I talk about the spirit of the devil, I don't mean all these church bugs with their church keys saying, you know, don't drink a beer or don't whistle, you know, don't think women are beautiful. God made women. God made men. And I'm not saying anybody's perfect either. But the real sin's putting veterans on secret death lists and nobody doing anything. The real sin's aborting babies. The real sin's lying about WMDs and killing over 1 million people. The real sin's establishing world government starting war with Russia. The real sin is putting GMO in the food and cancer viruses in the vaccines. Now, I'm going to your calls, one person after another, with your testimony about vaccines or your take on it. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go to Ron in Pennsylvania first. Then we'll go to Marty, Matt, Kelly, and Tom. Let's go ahead and go to Ron in PA. You're on the air.
Hi, Alex. Thanks so much for your program.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. I definitely am against vaccines, and I believe in a greater power, my creator. Pharmaceuticals in the Revelation is called Pharmaca. Pharmacia. I believe it says deceived the whole world or controlled the whole world. But in '66, I went into the U.S. Air Force as an orphan status. I had no parents. The Air Force took me later on, experimented on me for a whole bunch of vaccines and near killed me, sent me home empty-handed, and I've suffered all my life with these things. I really oppose what they've been doing to our veterans. It's sad when a man will give his life for a country, and the country will turn around and totally destroy him. Now, it's just trying to keep my story short.
Well, tell more of your story, brother, because that's what they do. They test on our troops, thousands of declassified tests, many of them lethal. Pregnant wives of GIs from the 40s through the 70s were given uranium and plutonium pills when they were pregnant to see what it would do to the babies. I mean, we need to, it's not our government, it's criminals within it. And we need to stop denying how evil they are.
You're exactly right. It's the criminal within our government. And I know when they took me, and I had no idea what they were doing They never told me. They just said you're on a special status, and I started getting stuff that nobody else got until I could not walk. It cost me my aircraft jet mechanics